first watch, and it's sad when I talk about this watch brand because I have a lot of respect for it. It's the Vacheron Constantin, Vacheron Constantin, the overseas model. We're talking about the 6000 V, 110, So beautiful. It's a tourbillon, beautiful blue dial. This is an unbelievable watch, and I gotta tell you, I gotta tell all of you out there that if you like Vacheron Constantin, that's wonderful because I do love it myself. But if you're getting that watch for as an investment, this watch is oof. This watch at one moment in that Corona beer era, it was over $200,000, and this watch has a retail price of $129,000. It's stainless steel. It's a tourbillon, and ladies and gentlemen, I told you it has a retail price of $129,000. Tourbillon, stainless steel, and I'm gonna tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want. You do whatever you want, but don't pay for that watch more than $71,000. And done! Done! You do whatever you want. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk to you about another Vacheron Constantin overseas. This is the older reference number. Rose Gold 4500V 110R. Beautiful watch. Again, rose gold. The craftsmanship. I feel like I'm promoting Vacheron, but it's the truth. The craftsmanship of these people. Oh, they're animals, man. They're animals. And rose gold, beautiful blue dial with that rose gold. The 4500V, 41 millimeter. Retail price is $60,500. Papi, it's sad when you hear that watch is under retail. But if you say it's under retail 2-3 G's, you say, okay, it's 2-3 G's and that's it. But no, it's becoming a number of gold. We're selling you gold, scrap gold. You don't pay for that Vacheron Constantin rose gold overseas blue dial. Don't pay more than $43,000 and done, kilo, échame para atrás, duro, échame para atrás, duro, done again. Uno más, le voy a dar uno más, done again. Dead. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. I need to drink water when I get too excited, about these Vacheron Constantin watches. They're dropping faster than Bill Clinton's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse. He dead. Our next watch is a Vacheron Constantin overseas stainless steel, the 4500. This is the 4500 stainless steel with a blue dial. Stainless steel, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable, this watch. Retail price is $25,000. $25,000. Does anybody know what I'm going to tell you not to pay for that Vacheron Constantin overseas 4500 stainless steel blue dial? Does anybody know? No? Nobody knows? Well, here it goes. Don't pay for that Vacheron Constantin overseas blue dial stainless steel. Don't pay for that watch more. Don't get scared, ladies and gentlemen. Don't pay more than $18,900 and done! This is a Vacheron Constantin overseas. Stainless steel. Listen to the words. World Time Silver. The World Time Silver. The 7700V. Listen, if you guys are Googling this, it's no good. We want to see what you're doing for real. We want to see where you're at. This watch is unbelievable. It's a monster watch. It's a monster watch. Put this on your wrist and you walk around and the mommies go crazy. They throw la panty cagada, te la tiran, Te la tiran la panty cagada. They throw it at you. This is a World Time Silver, the 7700V 110A. Has a retail price, ladies and gentlemen. Has a retail price. This is crazy, man. That's how you know that, wow. $42,200 is the retail price of that watch, plus your Uncle Sam's taxes. $42,200. Señor, you requested this price. Don't get scared now. You take a clip from this show and you send them this, what I'm telling you. Ladies and gentlemen, the retail price is $42,200. And I'm going to tell you because I'm stupid like that. Don't pay for that watch. I mean, you do whatever you want. You know, if you want to give your money away to these people who have been flim-flamming you and fleecing you for too long, that's up to you. But don't pay for that watch more than $19,000 and done! You know, hold me back. Hold me back. Done! Done me again. Done me again. Cuéntame. Dead. You do whatever you want. Ladies and gentlemen, wait till you hear this one. This is the Vacheron Constantin Overseas. Stainless steel. Chrono. Reverse panda. Reverse panda. Black dial, white gauges. You know? Unbelievable, this watch. This watch I remember like it was yesterday, the 5500. You know, 42.2 millimeter chrono. Unbelievable watch. Unbelievable watch. And ladies and gentlemen, this watch was all the way up. All the way up. And I'm embarrassed to tell you what not to pay for that watch. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. The reverse panda 5500V. Retail price is $35,600 and don't pay more, and I mean don't pay more than $21,000 and dump me again. I can't believe it. Dump me again. Dump me again. Unbelievable, you people. Unbelievable. Somebody stop me. I need some jungle juice. Unbelievable. What a show we have here today. And what do I get? Our next watch is a Rolex two-tone, the Blue Z. Blue dial, you know, unbelievable. Submariner, reference number 116613, 40 millimeter. Retail price is $15,800. You do yourself a favor. If you're looking for a sub, you go with your money. Here, you take it out, you put it on the table, and you tell them like this: I give you for that sub, that reference number. Don't pay for that Blue Z. Don't pay more than $12,100 and bam! You do whatever you want. Ladies and gentlemen, our next watch is a Rolex Submariner, yellow gold, 40 millimeter, blue dial. This is a collector's unit, collector's choice, collector's dream, collector's grade, and collector's grave. You know, collector's grave. It's an unbelievable watch, you know? So, unbelievable watch. Retail price is $27,500. And I'm going to tell you, don't pay for that Rolex Submariner, yellow gold, blue dial, 40 millimeter. You know, reference number again, just in case you want to look it up. It's the 16618. 16618. Retail price $27,500. Don't pay for that watch more, and you want it with all the bells and whistles. You want it with all the bells and whistles. Don't pay for that watch more. Thank you. Don't pay for that watch more, ladies and gentlemen. Don't pay. I mean, you do whatever you want. But don't pay for that watch more than, ready? Here goes Mr. Donut. Don't pay for that watch more than $25,000. Wow. Bam! Ladies and gentlemen, we have another watch here, another Rolex. We have the Rolex Daytona Oyster Flex, mother of pearl. Diamond dial, diamond bezel. This is an unbelievable watch, you know? Oyster Flex, you know? It's an unbelievable watch. You guys listen and learn, you know? Rolex Daytona Oyster Flex, 40 millimeter, diamond bezel, diamond, it's unbelievable, mother of pearl, diamond dial. This is an unbelievable watch. Listen to the reference number, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to the reference number. Reference number is the 126589 RBR. Letters RBR. Unbelievable watch, ladies and gentlemen, for real. Unbelievable. You know, that mother of pearl with diamond markers. And it has a diamond bezel. Tremendo reloj, you know, white gold. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful watch. And ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't have that meteorite dial that you guys are looking for, you know? It has that mother of pearl with the diamond markers. And I'm gonna tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this watch, the retail price, I'm gonna give you the retail price because I feel like I should give you the retail price. It's $70,450. $70,450. Don't pay for that watch more than $69,000 and you do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. This one here is another Rolex Daytona. Oyster Flex. 40 millimeter. Rose gold. Diamond bezel. Diamond on the lugs. Diamond dial. They call this Daytona the giraffe. They call this the giraffe. You know? Brown Oyster Flex rubber, you know, giraffe, a little brownish inside, the giraffe. They call it a giraffe. Does anybody know this is off catalog? You have to be somebody big to get this watch. You gotta be big to get this watch. And I'm gonna tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you, don't pay for that Rolex Daytona Oyster Flex 40 millimeter diamond bezel giraffe diamond dial, reference number 126555 TBR, off catalog. Don't pay for that watch. Don't pay for that watch. You do whatever you want, Christopher. If you want to pay $245, that's your money, and you can do that. But don't pay for that watch more than $230,000 and down. You do whatever you want. You do, and it's dropping. Be careful, it's dropping. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna talk to you about the Rolex GMT Sprite, the stainless steel. You know, I never going to go and say that, you know, watches that they're just dead and they're not buying, right? I never say that to nobody. But I must just say to you guys that if you are looking into the Rolex GMT stainless steel Sprite, either an Oyster bracelet or a Jubilee bracelet, you know, these people are having a hard time moving this watch. And when you guys get it, they're not paying what you believe they're gonna pay. You know, you're not gonna get it because the watches right now is having trouble. The watch being sold, it's an unbelievable time machine. Now, okay, you're right. It's not for everybody. Yeah, I'm more, you know, clean, straight lines. But yeah, you're right, Christopher. So that GMT is beautiful. It's nice in its left hand, and they've been telling you guys that the watch is gonna get discontinued one day and all that good stuff, and that's fine. All that is good. But I'm gonna tell you, be very, very careful if you are buying the watch. If you get the phone call from the AD and you're buying it because you want to, you know, flip it over quickly and make a couple of dollars, be very, very careful because that watch is being, you know, is being slow. Slow, you know. Look at this. I didn't say that. The Sprite is a big dog. I didn't say that. You read what Christopher wrote down. He said it's a big dog. So he said it for me. I'm gonna tell you, do yourself a favor. If you have the Oyster Sprite, don't pay for that watch. Don't pay for that watch more than $14,300. You know, don't pay more than $14,300. If you have the Jubilee, don't pay for that watch more than $15,200. I'm telling you this so you guys can protect yourself because you guys are gonna get phone calls. Listen to me. People say, well, I'm not getting a phone call. I'm not getting a phone call. Bobby, maybe you're not getting it, but people are getting phone calls for Rolex watches and stainless steel. If I tell you this, you're gonna have, you're probably not gonna believe me, but right now, for some reason, esta gente de la Rolex, you know, these people from Rolex, You know what watches they're right now holding to so they can see they're measuring. You know those bankers. They're watching the bankers. They're watching the guy. You know the golden age. They're watching gold watches. Gold watches. They're telling ahora like what do we do? What's going on? Did we get the phone call already? Did they call us? Did they let us know? So you gotta watch it. And the white gold, I'm gonna give you because somebody just asked me for the white gold GMT Sprite. The one with the green dial, black and green ceramic bezel. I'm gonna make it simple for you, Christopher, because you're asking me for it. This is a bonus. I'm giving everybody a bonus here. And I told you a couple of days ago what I told you. The retail price of that watch, the gold one, is $48,400. And I'm gonna tell you straight, don't pay for that watch. That watch is dropping by the second. Dropping by the second. Don't pay for that watch more than $44,500. And there you go, you have it now, okay? So I gave you the Oyster bracelet, I gave you the price, and I gave you the Jubilee price on the Sprite. Be careful, right? No sean lambones. There's not a whole lot of meat left in the bone in that watch. There's something, but be careful. Be careful. You do whatever you want. Ladies and gentlemen, our next watch is a Rolex GMT Yellow Gold Jubilee. I talked to you about this watch a few days ago. Let's see if you guys remember. The Rolex GMT Yellow Gold Jubilee, reference number 126718, 40 millimeter. The black and gray ceramic bezel. Retail price is $44,600. $44,600. What am I going to turn out to pay for that watch? Don't pay for that watch more than $37,000. Don't pay more than $37,000. I don't care what they tell you. Don't pay. You do whatever you want. Do whatever. He dead. That's another watch that is dead. No matter that they try to hype it among themselves, he's dead. He's dead. You do whatever you want. They're giving you the price of gold. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you a Rolex Daytona John Mayer. The John Mayer, the green dial, 40 millimeter, reference number 116508, with a retail price of $38,700. Collector's choice, collector's dream, collector's grade, what do you want to call it? Whatever you want to call it. Collector's unit, collector's grave, This watch went, ladies and gentlemen, maybe you guys don't believe me, but this watch at one moment, it went all the way up. It had the guts to go to $180,000 and go down to 168, 159. And people in a real big long line of lollipop suckers, window lickers, tomato cans, cow tippers, possum kickers, sandbags, crumb bums, ready to give away their children's tuition money to these lambones. It's unbelievable. I got disgusted. I said, we need to help these people, sweet Kino. That's what I told him. He said, we're going to do it. We got to help these people. These people are getting murdered. These people are getting murdered. And I'm going to tell you today, because I'm stupid like that, don't pay for that John Mayer. You do whatever you want. The green dial. Not the new one that came out a few months ago, over there in Geneva. No. Not that one. I'm going to tell you today, don't pay for that watch. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. But don't pay for that watch more than $54,000. And don't care. I don't care what they tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, our next watch is a Rolex stainless steel Oyster Perpetual green dial, pistachio green dial, 41 millimeter. The 41 millimeter with a retail price of $6,600. $6,600. And this watch, when it first came out of the gates, they were asking stupid money for that watch. Stupid money, 17, 18, 19, 14. And I'm going to tell you today the truth, so you guys can defend your children's tuition money. Don't pay for that watch, and you do whatever you want. Don't pay for that watch. Good job, Boeing. Don't pay for that watch more than $11,200. Okay? You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. I'm going to give you a watch here that I spoke to you a few weeks ago. I'm going to give you this watch. It's an AP. Let me give you the 15400 first. AP Royal Oak, stainless steel, 15400, white dial, 41 millimeter. Don't pay for that watch. You do whatever you want, but don't pay for that 15400 collector's unit, you know? Don't pay more. You do whatever you want. Don't pay for that watch more than $25,000 in dropping, okay? Now, this watch here that I'm going to talk to you is my last watch of the evening. But I want you to listen to this watch. This is a Audemars Piguet Royal Oak frosted white gold. Frosted white gold. Chronograph with a purple dial. This watch has been around, floating around in different chats that you're not going to believe it. You know, this watch was at $290,000, Papi. $290,000. And you had to be, like Mr. Blair says, a mammoth, Goliath. You know, you have to be, brother, you have to be un elefante de la selva, you know? An elephant from the Serengeti, you know, somewhere over there, you know? This is an unbelievable watch. You know, there's no doubt in my mind. This is reference number 26331, you know, purple dial. You know, purple dial. You put that in your hand, papi. Y tú sabes, maybe the dial's a little strong for me, but, you know, I'll try to put it one day, you know, with a white shirt on, you know, purple dial, boom, you know, pops out. And this watch, I'm telling you, just like your Boeing little logo, you have the purple, beautiful, man, beautiful dial. And I'm telling you, what's up there, you know, in that Corona beer era, Bobby was big money, big money. And ladies and gentlemen, they've been around there playing with 190, 180, 87, you know, 184. Listen to me carefully, guys, you know. And Tommy, this thing ain't moving, man. But you have the whole set. Yeah, I have the whole set. What's going on? Let's try to, you know, hype it between me and you and a couple of dealers. Bobby, there's no money out there. Okay, let's try, you know. And, you know, okay, let's go to 178. No takers, Bobby, no takers. I don't want to get you tired. I want you to go to sleep already. Ladies and gentlemen, and I told you a couple of weeks, don't pay more than 160 something. I told you, something like that I told you, right? Going down. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, I'm a bad man. Those people come and look at my watch market update, because we have been chosen as the #1 watch market update show in the world by no other than Thurston. Don't forget this. Thurston, don't forget this. By no other than Fudinki. We're #1, papi. They come and listen to me. Yo soy un bestia, I'm a beast. Don't pay for that watch. Don't get scared. It's just money. Don't give away your children's money. Don't give it away. Don't pay more than $149,000 and you do whatever you want. La situación está jodida. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this watch market update. You know, this is not the best channel in the world. We're wrinkled. You know, we're not pressed, and we don't have a tie, and we don't have all that sweetness. But we try to give you the best that we can. The most honesty that we can, and super elegant. We try to do all that for you guys. So I hope you learned something. We try to cover everything. Be careful with gold, man. Gold is, it's off the charts. It's going all the way to the moon, So don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like our video, right, guys? Don't forget that. It's great to have you all here with me. You guys have been great. I've had a great time, doing my watch market update with you guys. Thank you so much again for being here with me. Thank you so much for being in my house, because I'm inviting all of you inside my house. Thank you again so much. Stay cool, stay right, all right? Stay cool and stay right. And like we say always, me and Sweet Kid Kino, take care and brush your hair. Good night, guys. Good night. Ciao.